All right, guys, we got some killer action over from Maui. So, as you saw in that short I put up on YouTube, Ricky flew over to Maui to help Chris tune his, God, I forgot what year it is. I think it's like a 71 Wagon. Beautiful wagon. I had that wagon here. I actually towed it out to California for Chris to help him get it shipped over to Maui. And man, when I picked up that car here, I freaked out how clean that thing was. So, in the meantime that it was down there, Chris decided that he wanted to put together a motor for it. And Chris has this white TE27 that is turbo that we built a motor for, and he wanted a all motor combination. So we built a 12-to-1, nothing real radical. I did put some pretty high compression in it. So we did a 12-to-1 setup. He got some killer looking Makunis that I think he rebuilt and got all kinds of jets and stuff sorted out for it, so he got that done. What else? We did a custom header when the wagon was here and exhaust, so all that's on there as well, but nothing real radical. Factory valve head, cam's not that big. I told Chris stage 2 we got to do a big valve head, and really that thing will wake up even more. But it was cool. Ricky went down there, man. He got that thing running so good, man. It sounds amazing. It's got a little light flywheel in it. I told Chris, if you don't ever plan on going to the track, put a light flywheel in it. This thing will be super fun to drive on the street, and that's what we went with. So the thing sounds like a motorcycle. It revs super quick. Also, Ricky got some killer footage at a car show. So I believe the car show was at the racetrack, the Maui racetrack, so that was pretty cool. And ton of cars out there. He told me, man, the video's gonna be a little longer, but we got a lot of cool stuff to show you guys, man, and a lot of just, you know, you guys get to travel with us over to Maui. I wasn't there. Luckily, we are fortunate enough to have Ricky to give us all this footage, and you guys can check out, you know, Maui, the island of Maui. Cool island. We've never been. We hope to visit soon. And but yeah, let's get to the video so you guys can check it out.
Hey guys, what's up? We're back with another video. Today, we are back in Maui. We're really excited because behind us, we got something, again, very special. Another one of Chris Gomes' creation. If you guys could recall, maybe a little over a year ago, we was in Maui doing some work on his white T27. But today, we got something pretty cool. What's up, brother Chris?
Yes,
Wow, Chris. Man, check this out, guys. T28 Toyota Corolla wagon. Wow. Look when the sun hits that color, bro. Let's go over this engine. Look at that polished valve cover. Powder coated chrome parts, polished 2TG distributor, polished TWM intake, brand new sandblasted rebuilt 44 Mikunis with the very hard to find 3-inch stacks, 12-to-1 compression, 87mm bottom half, and a poured and polished stock valve head. Forgot to say, this thing has a ultra light flywheel on here. Very excited to see how this thing revs. He's over there grinding while I'm taking video. Custom stainless PSI header. Look at the battery. It doesn't even have a hold down. Look at it. Solid like a rock. With that bracket down there. You see that? That's holding it down. Pretty cool. Coil rad radiator. Look at the hood hinges. Chrome, all titanium bolts. Titanium bolts on the fenders. He even chromed this lip here that's behind the headlight. The stick that holds up the hood. This piece here. The hood latch. Look at that. Amazing job, bro, Chris.
Right on.
The windshield wipers, all chrome. So we're actually working on this bracket here first. He had this bracket here with the throttle cable actually sliding into here, and he had this mechanism here that pulls up the throttle. It was on this side, but I was telling him, you know, we like to have it more in the middle so it doesn't put more tension on one side of the carburetor or more than the other. If you have it in the middle, when you pull it, you know, there's even distribution amongst the two arms. So with this powder coated one being here, we had to think of another way to make this work. So I suggested to do what we used to do back in the day with this wrench here. So we bolt the wrench here to the cover and then use this to slide in here and bolt it like this. Okay, one thing we like to do before we start up the engine on a brand new engine is to remove the distributor and you see the oil pump slot right there. That is what drives the oil pump to get oil pressure. This distributor gear, and what you want to do is almost imitate that distributor gear with this screwdriver. So you basically take a screwdriver and grind it off, connect it to a drill, fill the engine up with oil, of course. We put this down in that hole into the oil pump slot and turn on the drill to get some oil pressure and prime the engine with oil before making like a dry start. You want to take a look at the oil pressure inside? Right now it just caught. What we got in there? 60. Yeah, right on. And imagine that's with just the drill. So this is probably spinning at only a few hundred RPM probably. And that's 60 pounds of pressure. So we just want to do this and get everything lubricated in there really nice before we get it started. And that's it. You have the engine is primed and ready to start. know, just getting the car running at like 2,000 RPM for about 20 minutes. We got the timing set, 31 degrees. Running like a kitten. Great oil pressure, great temperature, great idling air fuel ratio, perfect. You know, we gotta sample it a little bit. Sounds like a Kawasaki 3GT. Drive in Maui with the pimp wagon. This thing is sweet, bro. Full sound system, big high compression engine. Little bit lower across, so it's scraping a little bit in there. Damn, she sounds good, bro. Damn, she sounds so good, bro. The pimp wagon is on the loose in Maui. I wish you guys could see how beautiful the mountains look. It's hard to give it any justice with the cameras. All them Mikunis, bro. Sounding good, sounding good. Imagine cruising in Hawaii in the pimp wagon. Oh! and scraping over the speed bumps. Cause we low for sure. The best part, brother Chris, he drive with his bare feet. Man, that thing sounds so good, bro. Putting the final touches on Chris's wagon before the Endless Summer Cruise car show tomorrow at Maui Raceway Park. Kale, shaka for the camera. Big boy. Bruh, in Hawaii, we call this kind of stuff being Portuguese. And this guy, the owner, is on Portuguese, bro. Look at this. The brake drum is powder coated. The rear end is powder coated. The leaf springs is powder coated. This guy don't play games, bro. Yeah? Yeah, Chris, you don't play games, Chris.
Nope.
Okay, guys, check this out.
Oh, you got.
I mean, look at this, bro. The cross member, the engine cross member now. Chrome. All techno toy tuning. Front suspension. This guy's out of control. Cruise! Yes, sir. Maui no Ka'oi. Okay guys, day 2. We got Chris's car ready last night, all detailed, and today we're off to the Endless Summer Cruise Maui 2025 car show. And here we go. I know you guys recognize the white T27 from the video we did about a year ago. This one has the whole Haltech EFI 3TC turbo kit in there. And of course, the beautiful T28 wagon that we'll be taking to the show. Man, look at this. Imagine living in Hawaii, opening your garage door and seeing these two cars in your garage. Look him, look him, look him. Even the owner cannot believe it. He's taking his pictures, bro, right now. Okay, so I just kind of asked Chris. I said, hey, what's your rev limiter set at? And he said, oh, I don't know. Went in here, we turned the knobs, and nothing was happening. We forgot to cut the wires. So we did that, and now we got to try it. What we got the rev limiter set at? 2,000. 2,000? Okay. Okay, we're gonna turn them up a little bit. Wait, hold on. Let's go to 4,000. Okay. Not bad, not bad. We sound better at the low RPM, huh? A little meetup before we head to the car show to set up. Check out this Datsun truck. Oh, crazy Impala. Wow. Guys, look at this view in Maui. Check this out, guys. Brandon Lee, 61 Chevy Impala. Damn. So here we are pulling up to Maui Raceway Park. You can see the Maui Mountains. I don't know if you guys can see all the way over there. That's another Hawaiian island, Kaho'olawe. And this is the track in Maui. This is the road going in. It's a pretty bumpy one. Check this out, guys. Wow. this is Maui Raceway Park right here. This is where everybody comes to drag race in Maui. One thing that's kind of different with this track is that there's a dirt bike track that's right across the pond over there. And when they do their racing, it creates like this big dust cloud that kind of spreads the dust all on the track. So they have to clean all of this before every event, which seems like much, but man, you got to give it up to these guys. They put in the time here. One day, hopefully, we get to race here with Julie and the X. Yes, sir, brother. OG Johnny! How's this, guys? 2RZ T27. What you guys getting here? 50 web? Well, what you guys getting here? 50 webers, eh? Yeah, bro. Wow, bro. Check this out, guys. What we got in here, Cruz? What we got in here?
Oh, we got a truck engine. A Dodge Sled. Yeah, we got a truck engine.
Oh, check that out, guys. 50 side drive rebels, yeah?
Yes.
Wow.
Stock engine with headers.
Check that out, guys. Wow.
Oh, gee, that camera looks great. Like
Taking the T27 out for a little test and tune. Chris was saying it was running a little ridge, you know, at cruising speeds, but I think we kind of got it going good now. Oh yeah, I was watching the airfield, so I definitely know there was more boost on that one.
So what do you guys think? How cool is that, man? Ricky went down there, you know, got that thing running crisp. Car sounds amazing, motor sounds killer. And I gotta say, Chris, you are one inspirational dude. I hope to all the Toyota community can really, you know, take into account all the time and effort you really put into your cars. I mean, that wagon is crazy how clean it is. You know, every nut, every bolt, every part that he powder coated, you know, chromed. I mean, the thing is just, it's impeccable how clean it is. So hats off to you, Chris, man. We really appreciate you, you know, believing in PSI Racing. You're an awesome dude. You know, your cars are great. You got 2 killer setups there. And, you know, again, Ricky taking the time to get the footage. That way everybody else out there in the world can appreciate what these Toyotas have to offer all the way out there in Hawaii. You know, that's the cool thing about YouTube. It really brings the entire world together, puts it right in our living room on our cell phones, and we can all appreciate, you know, all the love we have for these old school cars. So stay tuned, guys. Next stop, we are off to Hawaii. We got a lot of cool footage and videos coming from that. Stay tuned. Things are really gonna ramp up here and get some really cool footage. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. Bye.